refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Hello Rexy edits, welcome to the stream. What's up? Guys, a very warm welcome. We starting the stream now. Today we are flying the Air India A321. The current day today at Terminal 1 today in Mumbai. This now scenery of MSK Productions Mumbai has now become compatible for Flight Simulator 2024, and you can see in the background on the Charlie stands on the side. The full of Indigo is fully right over there. The same intentions I'm using right now, same intentions they are generating traffic. Catering is completed by TheRelaxedMovement, so catering covers the motion. चल रहा है अभी बस right now. Registration हम लोग अप्लाई कर रहे हैं विद द टाइम को पापा माइक टुडे they are at the and Charlie they are flying today Bangalore. नया सीनरी है जो भी आया है checking out you and check it out. Right now I'm going to show you the flight plan to Mangalore. The ticket flight calls on Air India 665 from Mumbai to Mangalore. The A321 air time today is just about 1 hour and 1 minute today. The block time is 1 hour and 29 minutes. And today runway 32 is online. So we can expect a cruise level of 37,000 feet. Block fill is 7,000 kgs today, and POB is 1.4, and SOB can be 1 can take it about 153. So take off weight is 69.6 today. Cruise level is 62.8 today, and runway 32 for the VATSPY 2 Alpha VATSPY 2 Delta departure master transition. This block time is today is approximately today 1 hour 40 minutes, estimated 1 hour 29 minutes. Boarding is going on started down 144. And as for the flight plan, I just took because we will start the boarding. Not well, so we are a little tight on the turnaround time. Count time 28, winds are 10 knots, so we can extend another 3 2 also for departure, but let's just start up the preparations and let's get the aircraft ready for departure.
Looking gear.
Starting off the A321. What are you doing? Start the chip already on, we just call the arms on. This one's on now, and control 9. Get the red tables on and first set and AM, and let's get the clearance now. What we'll do is go into the charts, wait, and start some fire, start charts, down charts. Let's just wait for the okay, there it comes. Okay. 126% 4. And now we just get this simple sign and clearance as 5.
Passengers bus is coming.
Okay, let's get the 5. That was today after getting about after 7 this weekend. And let's request And there we
Passengers boarding
go.
started.
The road speed. Division number 1 and 63, 69.8. Dash. Dash. 5 point. Five. And I said over here, top flight, cruise level of bottom map. $35,000, about 33. And that's done. We'll request the clearance now. Second, we just Addons today. Clearance. The Addons frequency. Commission November on board A321 and Charlie 33. Okay. Addons delivery is 121,850.
Passengers bus is coming.
And that's done. Mumbai delivery, very good evening. Air India 665 at stand Charlie 3. Commission November on board. Request IFR clearance to Mangalore as filed.
Stand by, your number 1. Air India 665, clear to Mangalore via the VATSPY 2 Delta departure. Radar vectors VATSPY then as filed. Departure runway 32. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 119.3. Squawk 6546.
The destination Mangalore via the VATSPY 2 Delta departure. Runway 32, initially 4,000 feet. Departure on 119.3. Squawking 6546. Air India 665.
Air India 665, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.9 when ready.
121.9 Air India 665 today. Okay, departure runway is runway 32. Back to Delta, and that's going to be after transit. That's done. What we'll do? That will be a performance out of here. It's going to be pick off flaps 2 departure, and we'll take flaps departure 145, 51, 145, 145. 145, 50. One. One. think I need to reinstall MSFS 2020 once again, because I was just doing some reinstalling issues. There was some issues where I was able to press the configure button previous times before the stream, so yeah, वो problem थोड़ा हो रहा है. Tabs 2 up 0.8. Tabs 2 up. Oh. Point. Coming up. Point. Correct form. Tabs 2 up 0.8. Tapping. That's fine. So now this is fine. Tabs 2. And 2 FMS and come up. Some issue is going on again, Mercury. And I think we are done. Okay, initially to 4,000 feet. And what else are required? Oh, okay, so acceleration is 1,000. That's done. 1,000. And this, yes, this secondary. We go to after. Something is gone. Tag 5. Wireless 7. Nav 2. And that's done for this. Okay, something has seriously gone wrong. Addons 6. Wait for time and okay, some issues, some weird bugs is going. I'll finish run the entire once again. Maybe after some days I'll install it. Okay. 120.9 is set and please lock the cockpit door please. Passengers are not being shown. Bye. Okay, so let's get the clearance now. Let's do it. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking. My name is Madhavan and Offer. From Mumbai, they will flight time of about 1 hour and Bangalore, approximately 1,000 feet. Awesome. During the flight, the cabin crew for the ship. That was it. That's the second. Alrighty, before start checklist please. Before start, parking brakes are set, takeoff speed. Before start checklist, configuration gearbox covers removed. Fuel quantity is 7,560 kgs and we have planned 7,000. I planned approximately 7,590, approximately 20 kg. 30 kg is gone now. The best signs are on ADR assist, paragraph pin 10. So now copyright. Okay, before start again. And assist 5 requires push back and start up.
Air India 665. Mumbai ground, startup approved.
Air India 665 request push back and start up. Post start checklist, parking brakes set, takeoff speed plus V1145 VR is 151.
Air India 665. Pushback approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Air India 665. Okay, facing the west. Okay, flex 53. Okay. Parking, okay, takeoff is are set, windows and doors both are closed. Beacon is on, that's it. Program from flight deck. Yes, go ahead. We are ready for pushback and start up facing the southwest. Confirm all the ground checks are possible. Okay, so the ground checks are being completed by passengers. All are starting by for pushback and start. Okay, we have been approved for pushback and start up facing southwest on this. Fix parking brakes will be released now. You may start the push start. Starting releasing parking brakes now.
Release parking brakes.
Start the push.
Commencing push.
Time
All
is,
engines clear. Start at will.
7:05. Okay, starting the push. Starting the time. Starting in a second.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Waiting for confirmation for good engine start.
Okay, good engine start. Starting number 1.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, ground. We have a good engine. Sir, you may disconnect and this. Start with the bypass button. Wait, Roger, can with this.
Unlocking gear.
Hello everything aviation, welcome to the stream, welcome on board. Okay.
Road track disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
After start. Off. Flight controls down. Left. Control split. Before after start release, after anti-ISL decam step is set to approximately 25.8% and 25.8%. That is set. Other trim is neutral. After start release is completed. Air India 665 request taxi A32.
Air India 665, runway 32 taxi via Whiskey 6 November. Hold short of runway 14, then November 1, Echo. Hold short of runway 27, then Echo 1.
Say again.
Air India 665, runway 32 taxi via Whiskey 6 November. Hold short of runway 14, then November 1, Echo. Hold short of runway 27, then Echo 1.
Taxi to holding point runway 32 via Whiskey 6 November. Hold short runway 14, then after November 1, Echo. To hold short of runway 27, then after Echo 1. Air India 665. Okay, so we are at Whiskey 6 November. Then that is Whiskey 6 November, hold short runway 14. After November, Echo hold short runway. Okay, just straight and first left on the hill. Air India 665 request to cross runway 14.
Air India 665, cross runway 14, then continue taxi.
Cross runway 14, then continue taxi, Air India. Already I think there is some issue in the weather, but you're not in the actual weather. Some issue in the flight simulator. Okay.
Air India 665, cross runway 14, then continue taxi via November 1, Echo, hold short of runway 27, then Echo 1.
Roger, we will cross runway 14 and then continue taxi via November, hold short runway 27, then continue taxi on Echo 1, Air India 665.
Approaching runway 14.
Air India 665, request to cross runway 27.
Air India 665. Cross runway 27 approved. Continue taxi via Echo 1.
Cross runway 27 and continue taxi via Echo 1, Air India 665. Okay, there is one traffic coming final.
Air India 665. Cross runway 27 approved. Continue taxi to parking.
Well,
Air India 665. Hold short of runway 27. 320 Neo on a 1 mile final.
320 on a 1 mile final. Second is, yeah, okay, this one. We crossed it. First call, this guy is going mad. Going here something else. How come continue the gas? Okay, taxi checklist please. Car control steps, laps 2, red and mixing system, on and auto, and remote solitaire is normal, 8 time mode, off node, taxi check. Cabin crew for departure please.
Ground Air India 2420, taxi to the gate.
Air India 665 ready for departure runway 32. How's up to say?
Air India 665. Contact tower on 118.1. Bye bye.
118.1 Air India 665.
Air India 665. Say again. Air India 665. You are on ground frequency. Contact tower on 118.1 for departure clearance.
Lol. Okay. 118.1 Air India 665. Good day. Mumbai Tower, good day, Air India 665, ready for departure, runway 32. Yes, one.
Air India 665, Mumbai Tower, hold short of runway 32, 320 Neo, 1 mile final.
Okay, there is this Vistara.
Air India 665, runway 32, winds 270 at 10, cleared for takeoff. Air India 665, cross runway 27.
Gone crazy. Runway 32, cleared for takeoff, Air India 665. Ready for rolling departure? Okay. Thanks. Another today's takeoff runway is 132 full length of TCAS Tara, packs 1 and 2 off. Another checklist come. Okay, that's done.
Approaching runway 32.
Just wait. Okay, that one is going now, the company is going. Okay, let's get it shown. Ready? Ready? Okay. I'm flexible. So let us play.
On runway 32 remaining. 7,300 feet.
And departures are in Air India 665 today.
Air India 665, roger, good day.
And 1. Can you tune the frequency?
I can't change frequencies without explicit permission from ATC. You'll need to handle that.
First climb, mother first. Tags 1 on. Tags 2 on. Taps 1. Departures, good day, Air India 665 passing 2700 for 4000. I'll follow the system.
Air India 665, Mumbai departure, radar contact. Climb flight level 100. Turn left heading 180, then direct Vivak when able.
Climbing flight level 100, left turn when direct able to Vivak India 665. Okay, direct to Vivak as planned. Laps of
Air India 665, climb flight level 210.
time to flight level 210 Air India 665. Okay, cancel registration, wherever is it?
Air India 665, contact Mumbai radar on 135.75.
135.75 Air India 665. 575. Mumbai radar good Air India 665 passing flight level 060 for flight level 210 and pounder.
Air India 665, Mumbai radar identified. Good afternoon, Mumbai. QNH 1009 up.
That's done. And the cluster passing flight level 80 now for 210. I've never seen this thing like this because it's always busy. There's something wrong with the weather. Fiction.
Climb flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270 Air India 665. Passing 10,000. Mangalore as well. So just check the weather in Mangalore also. How is it? Good. Okay, so approach also, and we can expect information on the runway 244 arrival. That's going to be the Carti arrival. That's done. Starting on arrivals on the Carti above.
Climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310 Air India 665. Alright. What is the one? What else I think is idea? Okay, the sunrise again. Just here. Alrighty, but Bacho, the thing is right now is why I'm reinstalling MSFS 2024 is because when I just like 2-3 days back was trying to start it up, demo something, was trying to check out something. I happened to not be able to step as a configure button, which is also resulting in a problem for having configure button, configure का जो button आता है उसमें issue होता है. Is not so that resulted me to install the entire assembly.
Climb flight level 350.
Especially Phoenix is taking a lot of time to install, so it takes a lot of time. Again?
Air India 665, climb flight level 350.
Air India 665 requesting final level 330 as final.
Climb flight level 330.
Thank you, ma'am. To climb flight 330.
I've got the communications now.
India 665, contact Nagpur. Radar on 123.9.
Switching to Nagpur radar on 123.9, Air India 665. Nagpur radar, Air India 665. Good evening. Climbing through flight level 310.
Air India 665, Nagpur radar. Good evening. Identified. India 665. At your discretion, descend flight level 220.
Descending at our discretion to flight level 220. Air India 665.
Air India 665. Contact Chennai. Radar on 118.35.
Listen to Chennai radar on 118.35. Air India, base lead fire. Chennai radar. Air India 665. Good evening, with you. Flight level 330.
Air India 665, Chennai, radar identified. Good evening. Air India 665, descend flight level 140.
Descending flight level 140. Air India 665.
Air India 665, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1008.
Descending to 6,000 feet. QNH 1008. Air India 665.
Air India 665, turn left, heading 145 vectors for the ILS runway 24 approach.
Left heading 145. Vectors to the ILS, runway 24 approach. Air India 665.
Alrighty guys, everybody's ready to Mangalore. Let's get to explore.
turn left heading 085.
Left heading 085, Air India 665.
Air India 665, contact Mangaluru. Approach on 118.75.
Switching to Mangaluru. Approach on 118.75. Air India 665. Mangaluru approach. Air India 665. Good evening. Flight level 180 for 6,000.
Air India 665. Mangaluru approach. Descent 6,000.
Descending to 6,000. Air India 665.
Air India 665. Turn left heading 345.
Left heading 345. Air India 665.
I'm already handling the communications, Madhav.
I have the
I'm already handling the communications, Madhav.
I'm in charge of the communication.
You're now in charge of communications.
Air India 665 request us for the island.
Air India 665. Turn left heading 270 vectors for the ILS runway 24 approach.
Train 270 vectors and is
Air India 665. Turn left heading 255.
FLN 255 Air India 665.
Air India 665, descent altitude 3500 feet. Turn left heading 215. Air India 665. Proceed direct. Charlie India 24 Zulu. Descend altitude 2400 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway. 24 approach.
Charlie India 2 and
terrain ahead, terrain ahead, pull up, terrain ahead, pull up.
Why is the quality reduced? This is in quality. Oh, you mean the same resolution, the 4K and SD video quality or something? हाँ उसका कुछ इशू तो नहीं है बट अभी क्या है ना अभी क्या है मैंने जस्ट अभी MSFS 2020 को वापस इंस्टॉल करने का देखा था लास्ट स्ट्रीम के पहले आफ्टर दी लास्ट स्ट्रीम आई डिड उसके बाद उसको नहीं लगा लगा उसका जो गो ऑन चेक क्लिक ऑन द एप यू वांट टू फ्लाई राइट उसमें कॉन्फ़िगर का बटन आता ना तो वो क्लिक करा तो वो क्लिक नहीं हुआ 3-4 बार I restarted the sim and then checked maybe some bug or something, then I had no other option other than to just reinstall the entire simulator. तो वही रास्ता था वही एक रास्ता था reinstall everything. Reinstalling Fenix A321 was a bit because it was taking a lot of time to install as well, so there was some weird reason I don't know why. तो उसके चक्कर में थोड़ा इशू हो गया. अभी कैसे जैसे करके चल रहा है अभी आफ्टर reinstall the stream, but yeah, as you can see the mouse cursor is coming on the hand and kind of a anti-clockwise and clockwise, so there's a bit of issue when you're pulling on the key knob, so that's a bit issue. Anyways, flaps 1 16 miles to the के लिए क्या I'm not going to do another return flight because I cannot do a return flight right now because of this bugging system. Like weather is depending good, but yeah, as per the real life meta, in Mumbai the weather most of the time is going to be very hazy weather, foggy weather also.
Air India 665. Contact Mangaluru Tower on 122.1 at Charlie India 24 Zulu.
122.1 Air India 665. Now you see over here as well. Am I loud and clear now? Best of altitude is approximately runway 24. 520 is the minimum, so not set yet. 520. And that's set over here. Best of altitude is 1400. That's it. Laps 2 please. Laps 2. Okay.
2,500.
Bangalore to Dover, good day. Air India 665 on the ILS 247 miles out. Engine sounds. Bro, this is a A321, so इसका engine तो बहुत पीछे है. It's like
Air India 665, Mangalore Tower, roger.
Okay. Alright.
Air India 665, winds 290 at 9er. Runway 24 clear to land.
Runway 24 clear to land, Air India 665. Alright, the gears coming down. 1, 2, 3. Laps 3. That sound is still missing, that voice. Landing red monitor please. As I've been noticing that many of you are new to the channel or like been you regular viewer not subscribed to the channel unknowingly, please do hit the like and subscribe the channel if you like the content I'm producing. When I put in the on the post as well.
1,000.
Reference QNH is 1008, seatbelt signs on, minimum is 520. Order brakes slow, engine motor is normal. As required, approach checklist completed, landing checklist is completed. Landing checklist EKMO, landing notebook, landing checklist completed. Okay. Go to 6 to land, please. Thank you. My control, please.
Approaching runway 24.
Okay, my controls.
Priority set.
A little bit on the okay, on the glide path.
500. 100 above.
A little bit of winds changing, bit on the headwind.
Minimum 100. Fifty, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 7. 5.
Transponders, reverse wing, descend, final braking. Minus, but disconnected or something. Final braking.
India 665, welcome to Mangaluru. Contact ground on 121.6.
121.6, Air India 665. What the hell is that? Okay, I'm going to call it with the small one.
Approaching runway 6.
Mangalore ground, good day, Air India 665, vacated runway 24, request taxi to the gates.
Air India 665, Mangaluru ground. Taxi to cargo parking 4 via hold short of runway 06, then Alpha.
Okay.
Air India 665, cross runway 06.
Okay, now I have to request a stand on my own. Air India 665, request parking 10 on Terminal 2 apron.
Air India 665, taxi to stand parking 10 via hold short of runway 06, then Alpha.
Please go crazy. Roger, Air India 665. I'll choose any random stand. Are you seriously kidding me? General aviation apron is over here? Okay, I'm going to call it in one of them. I'm damn sure for that. Parking 10. Parking number Air India. Okay, it's over there. That's because I have not installed any single airport. Only Mumbai and Mangalore have installed after this installing the sim. In the sim, it's in the game, what do you call it? In the sim, it's like this. Okay, starting cutout, no, not yet. Parking brake set. Okay, 1 blue and 2 dead. Cabin crew, please disarm all doors and cars. Thank you. Okay. Beacons off, signal signs off. And that's something a good one. Kind of a good landing. And what's my landing rate? Let me just checked out. Minus 196 feet per minute on volant up. So the parking checklist, please. Parking checklist, please. Parking brakes and chocks set. Parking brakes released. Engines off. Wing light off. Fuel pumps off. Parking checklist completed. And I forgot to switch on the taxi lights. Just do not blind the martial law. And in this way, chrono of 1 hour 26 minutes, 1 hour 50 minutes on the side. And this one is done. Hello. Okay. They should not be running so much close in the real life when as far as if the stocks the score is set, you should not be you can easily set here. But in this way of running engines, you should not be near the engine. Because in the when you are on the ground, there's some kind of a residue fuel coming out of this place that you should not be here, otherwise if you inhale it will be issue. I think some jet fuel or the residue of the engine oil inside the airplane. Okay, I think everything is completed. I need to खत्म कर दिया. Already can. Next walk around and check out the plane. Boarding baggage already completed. Boarding has been completed. Boarding still posted. Boarding is going on. I have parked it way ahead of the points. Okay. Let me just sit here, wait for the passengers to deboard. So yeah, I'm not having any mind of doing another flight, but yeah, for you viewers, I'm planning to do another flight, probably. Yep, right now at the moment, back to base, that is Mumbai. So, would you like to see it? Please put in the chat. With the majority saying yes, I will do it. With the majority saying no, I will not. I will end the stream then. I forgot if it's on the weather radar. Never mind. If you see this thing, if I just switch on and put my cursor on this, the hand symbol is coming on the weather radar, which is not a good sign. And if you see this with the flickering issue, it is coming out. I don't know how to disable this thing in the sim settings. I'm trying to look for it. मालूम ही नहीं पड़ रहा. I switch on the exterior power or sometime and switch off the APU. How many passengers still to the board? 176 to still be board yet. 176. Okay, we just keep a count on this. I'll put in the poll here and just see return flight yes or no. Many passengers yet to go, about 160, so still POB is yet to go. Oh, what actually? Don't tell me. Air crew. I hope that Air India written that will be very realistic then. Hey, yourself is not with ram jacket. Alrighty, so we're not ready for the we're not ready for the boarding now. I'll let you know. Guys, please put in the poll on top. It's upon to you.
Victor Tango Bravo X-ray uniform contact tower on 122.1.
Okay, seems like no response. Seems like no response on the chat. So guys, I'll end the stream for now. Then have a nice day and see you next time. Bye bye. Have a good one. Peace. Take care. Bye bye.